SCP-1826. Object Class, Neutralized. Special Containment Procedures. During the month of March, entrance into SCP-1826 is forbidden except for previously approved testing subjects. Researchers may freely enter the area after an event has begun, and during any other time during the year. Fauna produced from testing should be relocated to a secure habitat immediately after events in the area have concluded. The area is to be monitored constantly in case anything other than testing subjects exit the building. This occurrence is to be reported immediately. TTT. Description: SCP-1826 is a phenomenon taking place in an office building in Alexandria, Ukraine. Construction on the building housing SCP-1826 ended on January 5, 2005. The building was owned by a temporary staffing agency, and was abandoned 3 months after its construction on April 12, 2005. The building is roughly cubical, stands at 3 stories, and is 1,115 sq meters in area. The area is littered with broken glass, office equipment, and fiberboard partitions believed to be abandoned by the previous tenants of the building. The interior of the building is partially covered in plant growth, including an unidentified species of moss similar in appearance to Spanish moss Tillandsia usneoides. The building when found was also home to a pack of 24 black Arctic wolves which have been relocated to a secure area since their discovery. Other than the color of their fur, no anomalous properties were detectable. When female fauna occupies the building during the Gregorian calendar month of March, the SCP-1826 effect will manifest within the host body instantaneously and begin to mutate the body physically. Transformations of the subject vary. In most cases, when a human female is exposed to SCP-1826, antler-like growth similar to that of a fallow deer Cervus dama will emerge from the skull in the space of 2 seconds, and the subject will immediately vanish from sight until a male subject enters the building. Attempts to locate subjects affected by SCP-1826 during this time have been largely unsuccessful, although a faint electrical signal can be detected moving where the SCP-1826 host subject was present. SCP-1826 seems to have complete control over its host body. Attempts to communicate with the individual under its effect have been unsuccessful. SCP-1826 will manifest this host body when male fauna enters the building. The following event will not commence unless a black canine is present in the building. SCP-1826 will manifest its host body, and announce its intention to engage it. SCP-1826 will then offer the subject a weapon, and attempt to evade the subject for as long as possible. The event will end when the host body is killed, or the male subject is killed or exits the building. If the subject exits the building, the entity will disappear until the subject re-enters. These events have been recorded to take place for as long as 12 days. The event will take place regardless of how many individuals are present within the building. SCP-1826 will appear in its host body and address a male seemingly at random. Subjects do not appear to be capable of making physical contact with either the entity or the male subject during this time. After a fatality occurs, the corpse will appear to be absorbed into the walls of the building by an unknown mechanism. Plant growth in the area where the subject was killed will accelerate, and a male black Arctic wolf cub will appear from within the foliage produced at the time and day the subject was killed on the next year. Removal of the foliage causes a nullification of this effect. Addendum A. Researcher Sanders and a team of assistants were dispatched to the area to investigate after it had been properly scouted. During scouting, D-Class personnel emerged unharmed and reported no strange activity in the area. Shortly after entering, researcher Sanders, according to witnesses, sprouted horns and disappeared. The area was evacuated and an additional D-Class subject was sent into the area for testing with visual and audio recording equipment. Steps can be heard on level 3. Shortly afterward, SCP-1826 appears on the staircase between levels 2 and 3. A female voice is projected from SCP-1826's physical location, but the host body does not vocalize. SCP-1826, welcome brother. It is a pleasure to finally make acquaintance with you. D00130, hey. They told me to ask you some questions or something. Please don't kill me. Okay. First question is, what are you here for, and how? SCP-1826, I am here so that we might greet the spring together. Join me, D00130, oh, well, okay, that sounds nice. What's that mean? SCP-1826, mercenaries and hunters built an adequate arena here 3 winters ago, and my path collided with an adequate spirit on this day in March. Fate intends I engage in glorious sport with you, D00130, I'm really bad at sports, SCP-1826, I will command this body with the resilience and stubbornness it was known for in its life. Its soul will wield the bow of my late sister. You will surely accept this challenge. SCP-1826 pulls out an object resembling an AK-47 from behind it, seemingly from under its skirt. D00130, please don't murder me, please, SCP-1826, that would be dishonorable. You will take this time to prepare yourself, brother. I am very interested in seeing how you plan on besting me with only your hands, D00130, what? No, wait, I don't have a weapon. I can't do that. No. SCP-1826 turns around and throws the gun it was holding, at D00130, SCP-1826, very well. I will use my head. SCP-1826 runs up the stairs to level 3, excerpt, D00130 was recovered 2 meters away from the building 7 days later with puncture wounds through the lower abdomen and pelvis. A broken window on the 3rd floor suggests that the death was caused by impact with the ground. The body of researcher Sanders was not found, and did not appear in subsequent testing. The weapon in SCP-1826's possession was immediately removed and placed under testing. No anomalous properties were present in the gun, which is of modern manufacture with the serial number 1960011430. Further investigation traced the gun back to a resident of Belarus believed to have gone missing in the area in 2005. Addendum B, the following test was conducted using a giant anteater, Myrmecophaga tridactyla, subject 01, as the male testing subject, and a single red imported fire ant, Solenopsis invicta, as the SCP-1826 host. The fire ant grew very small horns and vanished before approaching the anteater roughly 2 hours after it was introduced to the building. The event lasted 2 hours and 30 seconds, SCP-1826, the fair are honored to meet our king, a low-pitched male voice speaking in the Welsh language is heard throughout the building, undetermined, I will meet you on the island beneath us, Fruitan, undetermined, unintelligible, not supposed to say things like that, unintelligible, damn, Slivey, a deep sigh is heard throughout the building, and what is believed to be cursing from numerous voices. SCP-1826 is eaten in the space of 5 seconds by Subject 01, Addendum C, due to events in previous tests, the entities are believed to share classification with an existing SCP object. The following test was conducted using a D-Class, D00131, equipped with leather bag filled with iron dust. A female tortoise, Testudo gryca, was introduced as the SCP-1826 host. The tortoise grew small horns and vanished before approaching the subject 20 minutes after it was introduced to the building. The D00131 was instructed to sprinkle iron dust on the tortoise's shell, taking care not to damage the object. The subject was also instructed to sprinkle dust on as much as he could and record the results. D00131 was accompanied by researcher Breen via headset. SCP-1826, greetings friend. Will you join me and usher out the winter? D00131, okay, yeah, sure. SCP-1826, may your hunt be bountiful. D00131 approaches the tortoise and sprinkles iron dust on its shell. The tortoise halts and enters a defensive position. SCP-1826, ouch. Wait. How in the world did you, Researcher Breen, what is happening? D00131, turtle is just sitting there. It seems okay, researcher Breen, thank you, please exit the building, SCP-1826, looks like the jig is up, D00131, 24 humanoid females with horns, including the body of researcher Sanders and other previous testing subjects, emerge from numerous doors and passageways around D00131. Each entity is armed with automatic rifles appearing to be variants of the recovered object in the previous test. The entities begin to converge on D00131, researcher Breen, it sounds like you're encountering a problem. Please use the materials provided to SCP-1826, screeching, followed by words in an unknown language, and the sound of multiple large wings buzzing. Shots are fired, and D00131 is killed. Researcher Breen, we have a code pink. 24 winged humanoid entities were intercepted exiting the facility, made visible by a barrage of iron powder fired into the air after the testing event ended. Mobile Task Force Theta 11 Pale Men were equipped with gas masks and opened fire on the entities. 22 corpses were recovered. Theta 11 suffered no casualties. Entities located within the building spoke in a dialect similar to that of the, a collection of entities believed to have been completely eradicated by 1915. Whether this particular group are connected to the historical is currently unknown. Testing is scheduled immediately to confirm this possibility of a cell existing in Ukraine. There can be no room for confusion or speculation here. Reiteration of the Cottingley Protocol is pending. 05.